The Atlanta University Consortium is home to some of the most prestigious and renowned colleges and universities, and an eclectic variety of students from all backgrounds. However, immediately outside the gates of these campuses lies a devastated urban community full of heritage and proud people. I don't believe there is a more startling image than Morehouse's music building, which was named one of the best architectural designs in Atlanta, is directly next to an abandoned government housing building. Miles McDaniel, Morehouse College senior, believes that improving the aesthetics of the neighborhood instills pride in the community and contributes to the overall uplifting of the community.
Honestly, I feel like, well, when you clean your community, period, you're uplifting the community. But I feel like more importantly, it's how do you get um, the community to get an initiative to clean the community themselves. And that's where the challenge becomes because anybody can come in and anybody can clean the community up. But if the people who live in the community don't even want to clean their own areas up, they can't see that it needs to be done. Then it's just gonna be someone else cleaning your environment without the environment being concerned about its state and wanting to change its own um, habitat pretty much. So that's where the effort is to get the community to become more engaged in their own living environment and um, be the main contributors to.
Morehouse senior Mark Edwards sheds light on the Bronner program and how Morehouse and Spelman students are able to give back to the community.
Honor is an organization that allows students to volunteer for not only financial gain, but also to help impact the community and change sort of the policies that are being enacted in each community as needed. Specifically, Bonner from Ross and Spelman are the only two Bonner programs that are for HBCUs. So our focus is a lot more on the surrounding area that we're in, which is really unique to a lot of HBCU schools, as opposed to a lot of historically white institutions that are more affluent areas. So specifically, we split up into education, hunger and homelessness, environment, policy, and yeah, those are the major ones we split into. And through those, we volunteer in different areas, either through schools, homeless shelters, feeding programs. We actually have a site here on Morehouse's campus, the greenhouse, in terms of helping with understanding urban growing and all that. And mostly it's used for students to be able to have the opportunity to volunteer while in school without it detracting from their school aspect, the academic, and also detracting from the financial aspect of it, because when you're volunteering, you're using your time that as a college student you don't necessarily always have if you're not studying and if you're not in class. So Bonner allows you to get not only a sort of a stipend and at times to help you with their tuition, but it gives you a venue to be able to volunteer at these places. So personally, I work at Kips Drive Academy. I work at Jefferson Place, which is a transitional home for men who are coming out of prison or who are possibly stuck within the prison pipeline. And also, I volunteer at the farmers market that's held on Ralph David Abernathy from time to time. And then whatever other events that Bonner helps to facilitate either through Morehouse or Morehouse facilitates through Bonner, which would be things like the breast cancer walk, any sort of health awareness walk, feeding the community. So on the house was previously just thrown a couple weeks ago, which is a big event where a lot of homeless people come to Morehouse's gym, and we kind of put on a Thanksgiving sort of meal for them, cater to them because they are a part of this community.